The question of 16-year-olds driving around with their licenses clasped in their eager hands is an intriguing one that warrants a closer look. Let's dive into the heart of the matter, shall we? In the United States, the age at which a teenager can first get behind the wheel under the watchful eye of the law varies from state to state. Now, residing in Portland, Oregon, I'm right in the thick of a region where young drivers start their motoring journey quite early. Here in Oregon, the magic number aligns with the majority of the country, 16. But that's just the starting line. Getting from eager learner to fully licensed driver is a journey filled with education, practice, and yes, a bit of bureaucracy. The process kicks off with something called a learner's permit, which teens can usually snag around the age of 15 or so. This permit is like the training wheels of driving. It says, "I'm learning, so please give me some space and maybe a wide berth." During this period, the teen must be accompanied by an adult over 21 who's willing to vouch with their life and insurance that they're a competent co-pilot. After ticking off a certain number of supervised driving hours and sometimes a driver's education course, these young Padawans can test for their intermediate license, entering the arena at 16. But even then, it's not a free-for-all. There are usually restrictions like no late-night driving and limits on underage passengers, which is the legislative equivalent of saying, "Yes, you can go to the party, but I want you home by 10, and don't even think about cramming your friends into the car." Now, why do we entrust such a significant responsibility to those who've barely mastered algebra? Well, driving is a rite of passage, a step towards independence that's as American as apple pie and filing taxes. It's also heavily influenced by necessity. In sprawling urban areas and rural expanses alike, being able to drive can mean access to jobs, education, and social engagements. Yet, just because it's common doesn't make it any less of a daunting milestone. For parents, it's a moment of pride laced with dread. For teens, it's an exhilarating leap towards adulthood, marred only by the sobering responsibility that comes with controlling a 2-ton chunk of metal at high speeds. To put a pin in it, seeing 16-year-olds with licenses is as common as rain in my hometown of Portland. It symbolizes growth, independence, and mobility in a country enamored with the open road. But like all aspects of growing up, it comes packaged with lessons on responsibility, awareness, and the occasional heart-stopping moment of realization that yes, you're old enough to take the wheel, but maybe not ready to let go of the handlebars just yet.